Alright guys, welcome to World of Tanks. I'm assuming I'm streaming at the moment, so before I get into it, for Twitch and YouTube, I am going to go through all my tanks and explain a little bit about each nation, and tell you what I think about it. So, alright, let's start with my American line. Alright, so, these four tanks are, well, these three right here are fully upgraded. This one is not. So the T-20 is a medium tank, which I consider as well as a light tank. Its packages can increase my movement, my survivability, and my firepower, and then get me to the Pershing, which is what I'm going for as well. My T-29 is a heavy tank. It is one of my only Tier 7 American tanks I have, because this one is the highest American tank that I do have. Then we have my Hellcat tank destroyer. Once again, fully upgraded. It's freaking fast as all hell. Armor sucks though, especially getting into the Tier 8 matches. Then we got my Jackson, as well as a Tier 6 like the Hellcat. This one is a little slower but more armored. And I like this one a little better than the Hellcat. This one can get me up to the T-25, which leads me all the way to the T-28, and the T-95, which I fell in love with this tank because of the RTS style game of Ruse on the 360, and then eventually the Tier 10. And then next we have my German line, one of my first lines I ever got. So right here I am running a Tier 3 Panzer, which I run with a few of my friends. This one is a medium tank, leads up to the Panzer IV-D, which goes to another tank that I did master, the Panzer IV-H, which was basically just considered a Panzer IV because before past updates they split this line up. Then we have my VK 30.01P, which is a medium tank with a heavy tank's fire Tier 6, which will get me up to the Tier 7 Tiger P tank, which I can get to my master Tiger tank, which I love the Tiger to death. And then the VK 45.02A, which gets me to the next VK 45, and then to the Mouse tank, which once again I fell in love with that tank in the game Ruse. Or I can go for the Fernandin, which I have other tanks I'm using for that. And we have my VK-30N. This thing is a fast one. This tank will lead me up to the Panther tank, which I actually can't wait for. So there's some of the tank info. It was basically mass-produced back in 1943 to 1945 for the war, so on. And we have my VK-30D. Finally got this one upgraded today. Then my pride and joy Master E75, which comes from the Tiger, Tiger 2, E75, then the E100 is next. Then we have I call the toaster tank. Very armored with an anti-aircraft gun on it. That is a Flak 88 or Flak 41 with an 88 caliber. Then my Yag Panther, J Panther, sorry, which gets me then to the Fernandin, and then the J Panther 2, which gets me to the Yag Tiger, and then the Yag Panzer E100. And then my ST Panzer 2, which I hate this artillery. Just terrible. In my Soviet line, I got two heavies. KV-85, which is a monster, or its gun is a monster anyhow. It's kind of fast, but I don't know, I prefer this tank because I really want to get to the IS line. Get me to an IS-3, a T-10, and then eventually the IS-7. And then the KV-3, very slow, gets me to a KV-4, STI, which is another monster tank, and then the IS-4. Oh, whoops. In the British line I have Sherman 3, which is a lot like the American Shermans, which will get me to the Firefly line, which I'm looking forward to. Keeping that, then the Challenger TD, Tank Destroyer, then the Charioteer, the Conway, and then the FV 4005 or 4005. And then another famous tank in World War II, the Churchill. Which gets me to the Black Prince, which is just basically a Churchill. And the Carnarvon, and then Conqueror, and finally two tanks, the Chieftain, and then what they call, oh no, this isn't the Death Star version, but there is a tank destroyer that is the FV-215B, which they call it the Death Star because it is. And then we have my last line, the Japanese line, my premium Chinukai, once again from Ruse, and then Type 45, which leads into the OI heavy line that just came out, the recent update. Alright, I'm gonna get right into it. Alright. So this thing I'm navigating through is basically a cheat sheet for help, minus this thing right here. Just the new comic coming out. Now a quick update, since I haven't been streaming in the last few weeks, I was sick. I'm not anymore, so I'm going to get some videos up. I'm going to be streaming some of the Infinite Warfare beta, along with when the game comes out. The actual game, some zombies that they brought out, which I'm dying to try out the pre-order map. And then the remastered edition, I'll be streaming everything I do on the Modern Warfare Remastered. I grew up with COD. I know I said I probably wouldn't do COD in the near future, but new Modern Warfare coming out, or the remastered Modern Warfare, is just what I enjoyed growing up, so I'll be bringing that to you from the campaign on the hardest difficulty to the multiplayer and what the new look of it is. Alright. So now the thing about the German tanks is they are heavily armored with a good gun. It gets fired directly from the side or the back of you, you will get destroyed, or even if a higher tier tank destroyer comes at you. I've been spotted. Hello, Mr.
I see one.
They do have artillery. So, as you look up at the top, for those of you who don't play tanks much, squares are artillery.
Focus on this
On
area.
the team they do have 12 and M43, which are American artillery, which are, I guess, it is a struggle to actually take on when they're firing at you, because they do have an explosive radius, which is damage to your tank if they hit your surrounding area. If it's directly in front of my tank, right at the front of its hull, then I'm going to take damage regardless. Or I have the M12 and the SU-14-1. Then you get the upside down triangles, which are tank destroyers. The diamond, which is light tank. The diamond with a slant through it is medium. Then the diamond with two slants are the heavy tanks.
They found us.
And speaking of which, I got a tank destroyer coming at me right now.
I see one of them.
Just backing off. I don't know if that thing can hit.
They spotted us.
Let's call for some help. Maybe I'll get some help. Now, for some of you, this might not be a enjoyable game, because this is all about patience. My tank, I can be very aggressive. Speaking of which, now I can be aggressive. Look at that damage, half health. You guys, there's like a certain tank you guys want. Oh god, I got guys behind me. I gotta go. on, team. Alright. I would have ended up probably drowning myself either way, but that's the struggle with tanks. If you don't got a good team supporting you, you're gonna get screwed real quick. Well, speaking of which, of another update, I know some of you have followed me and know that I am finishing up some high school classes and credits. I am almost finished, which means I'm looking forward to enlisting in the military near November, December. So I won't be streaming as much or even playing as much if any of you do follow me or on Xbox or even I don't know, even friended me, but my gamer tag is at the top, so if any of you do want to follow me or friend me, I do appear offline all the time, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna run my second Pride Enjoy, Mr. T29. Now, play tanks and you have like videos you want to send me of like some kills, I'll look at them, I'll view them, and I'll judge and put them in a video for you guys. Even if I only get like, let's say 10 of you, I'll put all of them into a montage. And now when you're seeing a gray symbol, that means they have not loaded in to your match. So the tanks I do not want to be fighting is probably the T-34 and the KV. You can see this weird name for it because it's a premium tank that you can only get by the Monster Bash or the Monster Mash or whatever it's called. A certain pack. Which one of my friends did it for like $150 or something like that. I'm calling you out crazy. Alright. I will be getting back into stream Rainbow Six Siege, maybe some Terrorist Hunt instead of multiplayer because I've had connection issues. I'll be doing some Smite. A few other games I have as well. Zombie Army Trilogy, I'll be doing a Halloween stream. That game is perfect for Halloween, I guess. So satanic and all that. Plus it's zombies, so you know. Ooh, STA, I'm not fighting you. Ooh, there's a Hellcat. Alright, so that is a... Let's see. About to witness how light armored that Hellcat is.
They've spotted us. Reloading.
Look at that. Oh, that would be the tank for the Tiger P.
Nice shot.
122 health. Hit points.
Lost a friendly vehicle.
Oh god, and that's why I wanted to avoid the T-34. Now that I got some support.
Enemies got us in their sights.
Guys surrounding us from every direction.
That got him.
Alright, so if you guys notice the bouncing, it's minus that one that pinned me. The one that pinned me hit me in the the whole armor, the body armor of the tank, where this one bounced off my turret. American tanks have heavy turret armor, but they got weak body armor, where the Germans have strong body armor and strong turret armor. They're equal. Russian tanks are good with firepower, but freaking artillery, freaking artillery.
One of our vehicles destroyed.
This might be the end of my T-29.
Loaded and ready.
Yep.
We're done for.
And that would be the proto tank that killed me. What is up, guys? You can comment on my Twitch channel. Just remember I did filter out the words that you can and cannot use. To some Soviet power. So if you guys should just stip it out on Twitch. By all means, guys, you guys can leave some chats. I'm looking at my chat room right now. Alright, now this tank is got no armor, minus the turret, because I did that today, but until I get more upgrades on it, this is slow,
Alright, man, we've got enemies
there's no
in the
armor.
area. Gather as loud or capture their base. Let's roll.
destroying some trucks and the tank attacks. Holding like crosshairs, which is like spotted targets. There's spotted targets. There's one that represents capturing a base, but
That's gotta hurt. They've spotted
once
us.
again, one of the weakest teams in the game.
Another one down.
There's an operation going on called Monster Punch or something like that. Where you can
We lost a track.
monster tank.
We got him. We got a damaged track. The track is up. Let's move it. Just ding them. Reloaded. Enemies looking right at us. That one did some damage. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Armored it is. I don't know why I can't see you guys on my iPod. So you guys don't have to look at me just sitting there dead. Let's move on to the next tank. Sorry guys for the coughing, I am still a little sick. And this is the operations. And one more of that. So I've used So I've used 3 heavies. So let's go ahead and go into a tank destroyer. Alright.
The area. Take them down to their base.
So now let's stop. Then we'll do something. I recognize this stuff. Snow on it. Alright, so I come into contact with today. I'm gonna get one shot at 2.7's no better. So 2.6 is still there. Watch 2.6.
Enemy guns in their sights.
You fire at me. When he stops moving, that's when he's ready to fire. Speaking of which, tier 6 at one shot. Well then. That was a quick match, guys. Scoutmaster. Alright. Let's go for some artillery. What is up?
Not much.
After a few more games, I'll switch over and we can get some Smite going.
Okay.
And then I can stream some of that too while I'm streaming. So.
Okay.
Finally getting a World of Tanks stream going, which is actually kind of nice since there's a broadcast option in the options. Yeah, once I appeared online, people just started inviting me like no one's business. Yeah, you guys notice you can spawn in the ramparts. Sweet. Oh man, I just love looking at watching all the fighters fight each other.
Focus on this area.
Oh, did you see that 20,000 gem thing on Smite?
No, I didn't.
It's a competition for arena ranked, and I realized it's only available for the European region, and 2, it's PC only.
Oh, so basically, okay,
I saw it, I signed up, I'm like, oh, what is this? Let's do this. It brought me to this thing where I could actually search for a game on my Xbox on their website. Yeah, so I don't know if it's actually for because I didn't stay long enough in it to really investigate, but I also tried linking my Xbox account to this
Focus on this location.
high-res servers to figure out what's going on with that Zeus skin.
Clear
Yeah,
gun.
didn't find anything really.
Good clean hit. Ready to fire.
Come on, get the kill. Yeah. Alright. Oh boy. The one thing, fellow viewers, that you don't want to do is not get caught with your pants with a light tank behind you, or a aiming right at you. Stay right there. No, baby, come back. I just want to shoot you in the face. Baby, come back. You don't have to run away from me. tanks looks just... I can't get over the graphics.
Enemies looking right at us. Focus attention here.
I'm gonna go someone.
Focus on this location.
KV1.
They've destroyed one of our
OI.
tanks. Enemies are capturing our base. The enemy's
Oh
got
my
only
god,
one tank
beautiful
left.
shot there. Oh
They've
god, no, 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 no,
spotted
no.
us.
Don't deserve to hit me.
Load it up. Let it rip. They're trying to capture our base.
Alright. I'm coming to switch over.
Jockey for another win.